Okay, hey guys, so I am back. It's Monday, and you know what that means. It is time for another behind the scenes commentary on one of my short films that I've done. Sorry, I was distracted. There's a really attractive woman walking by. Okay, no, yeah, so yeah, it is time for AMBW Movie Mondays. This is where I basically provide a behind the scenes commentary of a short film that I shot for this channel. And today we are looking at short film number 3. And so why don't I share the screen? Um, Give me a sec. Hang on. There we go. So yeah, so when you pull up a chair, you got 15 minutes to spare or whatever. We're gonna go through the short film. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And so again, we shot this film at Pasadena City College. This is the first scene is between the main lead, Jonathan, and his friend, and Jonathan is signing up for OkCupid. And basically, what he's doing is he's trying to, look for love, basically, online. He's trying online dating. And as you can tell from the title of that film, it's called Online. Actually, never mind, it's just called Film 3. But basically, the premise is that, it's about the difficulties that Asian men and black women face when trying online dating. Um, and so obviously Jonathan is an Asian man and he is trying online dating, and his friend is kind of cynical about it. And so okay, so this scene we shot in Fullerton, California, at the train station. It was pretty cool. This scene we had to keep stopping and starting because we were shooting live when there were people walking through, and obviously train station, so it's very busy, especially during the weekend. So and yeah, so this scene was kind of a pain in the ass to shoot. Um, but yeah, so well, like in general, this film was kind of a pain in the ass to deal with, um, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But this is the girl on the right is the female lead of the film, and she's also looking for love. And so here, this scene was critical for me because I wanted to convey, not only the difficulties that Asian men face when trying online dating, but how easy it is for white men to date online. You know what I mean? In my experience, obviously I'm an Asian male. Online dating for me usually, for the most part, is not super easy. Lately, I found a method that works for me. But for white men, I know just from talking to them and online statistics, it's like easier for them. It's like clockwork. It's just like happens just like that naturally. Which goes to show how. Anyway, I have my own thoughts on that and on the matter. But yeah, so this is kind of exaggerated for effect or whatever, just to show basically how easy it is for white men, obviously, especially these two white men in the scene, to date online. And for Jonathan right here, it's hard for him because he's an Asian man. So, it's notoriously harder for quote unquote us to do that. Um, and so here we have another scene, and we have the return of Stephanie Ramos, who was the actress in the left scene, and she's actually playing the same character that she was playing in short film number 1. And so I just brought her back and had her basically play the same character. It's not like a super huge important thing, but I thought it was kind of cool. I'd love to work with her again, hopefully, in the future. Yeah, in the future. So, but now she's sort of she in this scene she's basically telling Jonathan, trying to sort of comfort him and give him reassurance that online dating worked for her, so it could possibly work for him as well. Even though again, she's not an Asian male, right? And she's a woman, so obviously online dating is way super easier for women. Just in general, it's way super easier for anyone who's not an Asian male, and I guess black female as well. From what I've heard, can't really speak for them, but from what I've heard. And then I think Jonathan's a super good actor. I really do. I really do. I think he's a really good actor. The one thing I have problems with is that the volume of his voice. These are super talented actors, by the way. So super talented, but it's just kind of had a little bit of difficulty projecting. And so yeah, like I said, this film was kind of a pain in the ass to shoot and to plan and edit and everything. I was just glad it was a miracle that it even got done in the first place, to be honest with you. But I mean, I'm not placing the blame on Jonathan or anything like that. It's just in general, it was not an easy film. to shoot. And one of my pet peeves was that I let a couple of the actors do a lot of rewrites, which didn't help the film. And if anything, I should have been more harsher. I shouldn't have been as lenient and relaxed as I was. I should have put my foot down and said, "No, you're gonna shoot this, you're gonna shoot that, all that stuff. I'm sorry, you're gonna say this, you're gonna say that because that's in the script. You have a problem with it, then you don't have to do it." But now I'm like that. Back then, I wasn't. So live and learn, I guess. So this scene is important because it's the first scene that Sierra, who is the woman on the left, she's like I said, she's a female lead, and this is her first scene where she's going on an online date or a date that with a guy that she met, and these scenes are important because I want to portray how difficult online dating was or is for Black women, and in this case, her date basically fetishizes her and says that he's never been with a black girl and that's why he's there because he's wanted to, quote unquote, try it out. And that goes to show how ignorant and, ridiculous people are, especially when it comes to this. So, but I thought, again, I enjoy working with everybody here in this scene. Like I said, I should have been more lenient when it comes to rewrites and all that stuff. I had interesting conversations with the actors who, were concerned about some of the dialogue and wanted to change it up, but I think from now on, I'm going to put my foot down and just say no. It's my short film. You don't like it, you don't have to say it, but then you don't have to be here. So, you know. But anyway, yeah. So I've gotten a lot of positive remarks about this short film. A lot of people seem to like it, especially Black women, because they say it's pretty accurate, very truthful to the difficulties of online dating as a Black woman. So for me, it counts as a win. It's not my favorite short film, but it counts as a win that it is, I guess, as some people would say, it's true to real life, and I was glad to do that. And this scene was hilarious. This guy's awesome because we did improvise in this scene, but in this scene, her date is so ridiculous that he literally gets up and starts moonwalking and starts dancing like Michael Jackson, and that wasn't in the script at all. But I just told him to do it because it would be funny, and he's pretty funny in it. So there you go. And of course, there's no audio. I don't have the OBS, but yeah, this guy was hilarious. We shot in the parking structure of Fullerton, California, and for this scene, we shot at the bottom, which is hard because he had skateboarders, he had little high schoolers practicing for band, he had motorcycles, cars, everything like that. Traffic. It was a pain in the ass. It was a motherfucker to shoot, and I hated. I honestly don't. This is my least favorite film, everyone. I don't like it. I don't like being reminded of how difficult it was dealing with, these actors and editing it because the sound was so bad, and all the other problems that arose during pre-production, production, and post-production. It was problematic, basically. Not my favorite, but we had to get through it because it is Ambw Movie Monday, and so that's the point of this video. I don't mind talking about it. It was just not the best shoot. But so here I purposely So here is another scene. This scene I like because I feel like it conveys the frustration that Asian men face when trying online dating. And Jonathan says it perfectly here when you go back and watch this movie. He says, even though it's hard, I'm still gonna try. I'm still gonna try because I'm not gonna give up on my objective. My objective is to find love. It's not just to be rejected. It's not just to feel pissed off or discouraged, but it's ultimately to prevail and to keep trying. You know what I mean? And basically, how I'm saying it sounds fucking lame as shit. But the way it's written, the way he says it, makes perfect sense. And I like that this movie has its heart in the right place. Even though online dating is hard in real life, not just in the movie, for anyone really, but especially for Asian men and Black women, doesn't mean that you shouldn't try. It doesn't mean that you should give up right away. I know. I mean, I have nearly 10 years worth of online dating experience, but which reminds me, I do have a book that everyone can buy and hopefully will buy. I will include the link in the video description of this video afterwards. Please buy it. It is available now. I published it now. It's available now. Now. It's online now. Please go buy it. It's literally only like $2 or something like that. You'll be helping me a lot. You'll be helping me do my laundry. So I really appreciate that. the scene is good. Jonathan was good. Only wish he'd put it spoken louder. But whatever. He's a good actor. He's a very good actor, though. Jonathan, shout out to Jonathan. Props to him for putting up with a lot of things that happened in the shoot too. It was like I said, this shoot it was shit. I hate this movie. The last movie was my favorite, but this is my worst. My worst. It is the worst, and it's my least favorite too. Sorry, you know what I mean. I'm sorry. I have to be honest. It's not great. It's really not great. But I'm happy that people enjoy it. I'm really happy that people enjoy it. It's funny. It's so random that the other guy's holding a baseball bat. That's my baseball bat, by the way. I told him to hold it just for no reason at all. But sometimes I come from mostly improvisational kind of background. I'm use a lot of improv in my older college films and stuff like that. So sometimes I'll throw in uh, a random thing here and there. Whatever. And this scene we shot in the parking lot back in Fullerton, and there's a lot of homeless people there that live there. I mean, I should talk because I live in my car, but you know, yeah, they were driving around, and this scene they chopped it. This scene was chopped way the fuck up. It was chopped so much up that like it was just like they took out a lot of dialogue. They took out the point of this scene basically is not there because they changed it the fuck up, and I hate that. I really hate that. So just point being, if someone tells you, to that they think it's going to be better than what you have, just kick them out of your project or don't let them do it. Force them to say the words, or just give them an ultimatum. Say it, or you're not part of the project. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry, because I don't like to apologize anymore. Yeah. So I basically told, yeah. So the scene was okay. It would have been better if they said the goddamn dialogue that was on the fucking paper, but whatever. Anyway. Like I said, this movie is not my favorite. Um, and then to make matters worse, we had a whole date scene between this girl Sierra, and Jonathan. But it didn't happen. I didn't end up editing it or including it in the final film because it was so bad. Because some people had changed the dialogue in the final scene, and neither of the actors were really prepared, and it fucking shows. And so because of that, I was like, dude, this is gonna drag down the rest of the movie. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna make the whole movie worse. So, but like I said, it's a miracle. The thing got finished at all. It's done. It's online. It's available. Please check it out. Please check it out. It is short film number 3, and I will include the link to it as like I did before. Here you go. Hang on, I will include the link to it. I'll include the link to it right now. I'll also show you how to access that short film if you're interested. I do want you to watch it. It's just not my favorite short film. Excuse me. It's really not. It's not great. It's not great. But I will. Anyway, so. Okay, so anyway. So let me show y'all how to access that short film. So we will share again. Once again, I'm showing you how to access that short film so you can watch it. So you can watch the real thing, not just listen to me talk about it. Okay, so we're at the home page right now. It's under the Ambw original short film. See? Right there. So there it is. It is Asian men, black women dating couple / short film, parentheses 3, close parentheses. And it's right here. All you got to do, just click it right there. It's on the front page. It's right there. It's literally right there. Ambw here. Click this. There you go. That's the short film right there. That's the short film right there. Please go check it out. It's not the worst movie I ever made, but it's not, it's just not my favorite. But it is poignant. It is true to real life, unfortunately. It's entertaining. It's not too long. So please check it out. Ambw short film. I already showed you where to access it and all that stuff. And so please check it out when you have time. I really appreciate that. Yeah. So I guess that concludes this week's installment of Ambw Movie Mondays. We will be continuing it next week. So stay tuned for that. And let's see. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. And please subscribe, comment, like this video, check it out, share it with your friends, all that stuff, whatever, all that stuff. Go check it out. I will be, of course, generating new content every single day. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah. So, like I said, I'll also include the link to this short film in the video description. So, okay, bye everyone. Peace out and bye.